Breaking news. Just admit it. Bill Maher badgers Trump fan guest to say Emin Shooter is a Trumper. Comic and political pundit Bill Maher badgered Representative Wesley Hunt, Republican Texas, to admit that Minnesota assassination suspect Vance Boelter is a supporter of President Donald Trump. On Friday night's edition of HBO's Real Time with Bill Maher, the interview guest was Dave Barry, Pulitzer Prize-winning humor columnist and author of the new book Class Clown, The Memoirs of a Professional Wise-Ass, How I Went 77 Years Without Growing Up. The panel guests were Paul Begala, Democratic strategist and political contributor at CNN, and Representative Wesley Hunt, Republican congressman who represents the 38th District of Texas. During the panel discussion, the targeted shootings of Minnesota Democrats State Sen. John Hoffman and Minnesota State Representative Melissa Hortman came up. Maher spent several minutes insisting that Hunt admit that suspect Boelter was a Trumper, promising he'd have done the same if the situation were reversed. Bill Maher, let me go back to what happened in Minnesota, because this is the last one. This guy named Vance Boelter, of course it is, he's plainly a Trumper. Oh, come on. R.I.P. Wesley Hunt, Republican Texas. No. Go ahead. Bill Maher, he voted for Trump. He was at Trump rallies. He's a super-duper Christian. His big issue was he hated abortion that were performing abortions. He had a list of 45 people. The 2 people he shot were Democrats, state Democrats. He had a list of 45 other people, all Democrats. The fact that so many people in your party, Donald Trump Jr., Representative Derek Van Orden, I don't know who he is, but he's a jerk, I think. He must be, Senator Mike Lee, all pretended that this guy, who's plainly a Trumper. I mean, look, we just admitted it happens on both sides. But the level of lying here, Donald Trump, the guy who committed these atrocities this weekend, is a Democrat. No, he's not, Mike Lee. This is what happens when Marxists don't get their way. Van Orden, this guy, he said he did it because the people shot weren't far left enough. You know these are lies. See, I mean, you guys, I know you. R.I.P. Wesley Hunt, Republican Texas, the pharmaceutical CEO that was murdered was wrong. The gentleman that did this is wrong. Bill Maher, and he's a Trumper. Just admit that this one is a Trumper. This is right. R.I.P. Wesley Hunt, Republican Texas, the guy who shot. Crosstalk. Bill Maher, just don't lie to me. R.I.P. Wesley Hunt, Republican Texas. At some point, when we are talking about people arbitrarily murdering people, we are talking about Bill Maher. It's not arbitrary. R.I.P. Wesley Hunt, Republican Texas, people that are off the reservation. They're crazy. This man is crazy. I don't care if he's a Trumper or not. I don't care if you're from the left or not. That's crazy. We don't murder people in this country. That's not the way. I hear your point, but I don't care if she's a Trump or not, it's wrong. Bill Maher, crazy is a little different. R.I.P. Wesley Hunt, Republican Texas, he is absolutely crazy, by the way. I mean, Bill Maher, you know what? Crazy is a little different. This is political violence. People commit political violence all the time who aren't like clinically crazy. R.I.P. Wesley Hunt, Republican Texas, will you agree? Will you agree political violence or not? If you're gonna go murder somebody, you're off. Bill Maher, if this had been the reverse, I would admit to you so easily. The Post, just admit it. Bill Maher badgers Trump fan guest to say Emin Shooter is a Trumper. First appeared on Mediaite.